Hey everybody, this is Matt with the workanywhere.life. And another question, another story I should say about a client profile who's working anywhere now and really enjoying that. Let's just call her Susan. Susan taught public school for quite some time until she got married, had a couple of children of her own. And then she said, I'm teaching school, they're in school. Afterwards, we've got homework, we've got sports. On the weekend, we have games. She said, I'm tired. I'm tired. I feel like we're really missing something as a family. And I said, what is it that you're missing? She said, honestly, I want to spend more time at home with my children. I just can't afford to. And I'd like to homeschool them. Said, oh, whoa, slow down there. That's a lot. That's a lot to take in. You want to quit your day job and homeschool your kids? I said, first of all, let's not homeschool. And she said, what do you mean by that? What's wrong with homeschooling? I said, absolutely nothing. But why homeschool when you can world school? She says, tell me more. Tell me more, Matt. All right, so this is how this works. Why not make travel your income, right? Because when you do that, instead of having your kids in school, looking at a book or looking at YouTube videos of, let's see, places that I've gone, the Terracotta Army in China, right? You can read about that. That's great. It's even better if you go see it, right? What about the statues and the museums of Italy in Rome? The fountains. Everybody talks about the fountains in Italy. By the way, the Italians really hate it when you sit on the fountains for photos. Just a travel tip, folks. They like two things. Two things are really important to the Italians. Dress nicely and don't sit on the fountains. Okay? So why not take your children to Rome and go see the fountains, see the Colosseum, talk about Roman history, go to the museums, right? Why not world school your family, right? That's what I'm doing now, right? Taking my children all over the world. I took my daughter to Dubai, right? And we rode jeeps in the desert and we saw an oasis and had dinner in an oasis. Oh my gosh, fantastic. We went to the world's tallest tower, the Burj Khalifa. These are the things. You can look at that tower in photos, in a book, or on the web. It does not compare to, was it 115 stories, I think? I forget. It was a long time. It's a quick ride in the elevator, I'll tell you. So why not world school your family? And she said, okay, all right, that sounds like a plan. I told her in about 6 months to a year, I can get you to the point where you can quit your day job, pull your kids out of school, travel the world, and show them, touch things that they can only see in books in the classroom or on the internet in the class. Books was my generation, folks. Now it's all digital. So that's what Susan is very excited about right now and what we are working together to make happen. Now, Susan thankfully doesn't have some of the work restrictions that some of my other clients do, like security protocols and so forth with their technology and all sorts of technology learning to be doing. She just needs to be able to book a hotel, book a flight, and here's what I do for her. I show her how to do it for cheap or free. Cheap or free. VIP travel, wholesale pricing, right? And how to earn free travel along the way, right? That's part of what I do when you can work anywhere life. Right? Go to workanywhere.life, contact me there. I want to hear what your goals, your dreams, your aspirations are, and let's work together to make that happen where you can have a life of total freedom by design. All right, see you soon.